Crosman Model 160 comes in only 22 caliber, with its sister gun being the Crosman 167 and 1770 caliber. So that's all there is to the different models difference. Let's get into the review. There is actually quite a bit of history behind this Crosman 160 right here. And so it was first manufactured in 1955, and it was discontinued in 1972. So 1955 to 1972 was when it was manufactured, if you all didn't know what discontinue means. Now, the Air Force in 1960 the military in 1960 bought a whole bunch of these guns just for basic rifle training, and they'll throw you right now on eBay about $200 a piece, or discluding shipping, so about $220 a piece. And this gun used to have this model is a 1956, so this trigger between 1955, when it was starting to manufacture, and 1959, it was actually a very, very bad single-stage trigger that was not adjustable at all. So I do not have an adjustable trigger on this, and it's a very, 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 very long, hard single-stage pull trigger. If you probably can hear this, but just listen for a little while. And let me make sure there's no CO2 in there, and there is. So that brings me to another thing. If you want to seal this, then all you need to do is just take some good gun oil, unscrew this cap, put it around there, and then put the CO2 in there and shoot it. And if it doesn't seal it, then seek professional help. And if it's coming out of the barrel, the CO2 is coming out of the barrel, just seek professional help right there. You won't be able to fix it without extreme help. It's pretty hard. But and then between 1960 and 1972, the trigger was amazing, super adjustable, but the safety also doesn't allow you to take apart the gun. So that's another thing for a heads up, because this safety right here, it doesn't allow you to take it apart because there's no slot in the wood for it, so it just barges into the wood. So you cannot take this gun apart. That's all I have to say for the history, and let's get on to the shooting. First up, got some Crosman Premier hollow points. These are 14.3 grains, and they go around 600 to 630 feet per second, which comes out at about 13 foot-pounds and 22 caliber. So obviously not a very powerful gun, but I should be able to get the job done on some birds. Alright, so got that first initial one single shot that's super low power if you put a pellet in there. I forgot about that. Now here's going to be a loud one. Good, it hits. Now, there's a lot of pellets that I've tested, and I've kind of learned that the best kind of pellet for at least this barrel, the barrels really vary. They really vary between if they're good or not. But mine seems to be pretty good with the Crosman pointeds and the Daisy pointeds, the super cheap ones. And I've got multiple Gammo pellet tins, and they seem to work not as good. So never exclude the cheap pellets, because they might work. You'll find that a lot of the people, they're shooting like FX hybrid slugs and stuff, and and they disclude all the cheap ones, and who knows, the cheap ones might fly better, but you're gonna get a lot more flyers, that's guaranteed. Winds today are about a normality of 5 and gusting about 10. Shouldn't make that big of a difference. And last shot with the Crosman Premier hollow points. Go check it out. All right, so the next one that did good was the Gamma Hunters. So, I've really had some okay experiences with these. Huge thanks to Gamma for sending me these pellets. I've got some Gamma Hunters. PBA Platinums don't work good, and Gamma Rockets are iffy out of this platform. But the Hunters seem to work probably the best out of all of them. I know I said that the Gamma ones don't work as well, but this one works extraordinarily. And like I said, the front sight is really, really, really thick. So that's why I changed the target. I changed the target because I could see the dot, but just not as good. So hopefully this will do good. I think that it should have done better, the Crosman hollow points. It does around that, even though we're at 20 yards. This gun, I don't have any Crosman pointeds because I can't find them online, and they're definitely not at Walmart. I get the Crosman hollow points from Walmart, and they're just not very good. And a lot of platforms accept this one, and I just think that they shouldn't be left alone, but they're not very good. You're gonna send a lot more flyers. They're not as good in a manufacturer. You know, and that's why they're cheap. You're gonna get some flyers. So if you want to go professional, I would suggest go with JSB or RWS or something like that. But this gun, the bolt, I would suggest lubricating it like I have done, and then it will be very smooth. But if you don't lubricate it, then it's going to be very clangy. And also the trigger is about 2 pounds of pull, and it's a very, very long one stage trigger. So it's clangy, but I mean, as long as you're good on a bag, it should be fine. Now I've put down actually a small bird, a starling, at 65 yards with that thing, from that end of my property to this end, which is 65 yards without the grass. And recently I put a bird down right up in this tree from about 35 yards away when I was shooting the Crosman pointeds, and that was probably the fastest I've dropped a bird in a long time. So you can say what you want about the 13 foot-pounds, but this is a great platform for hunting. Alright, so just a little heads up. I just wanted to say that this gun is the opposite of backyard friendly for noise levels, but if you're not worried about noise, then this is a very not so powerful gun, so because it's very slow, so it's not even the pellet, even if it ricochets, it's not even gonna go very far. So you don't have very much to be worried about other than noise. So I hope you enjoyed that tip. Like I said, huge thanks to Gamma for sending me these pellets in this video. And you should be seeing a review on those pellets very quickly. And I hope you enjoyed. Comment if you like these videos, and a little bit of info about the gun. It drops 4 inches with Crosman hollow points, and the Gamma Hunters at 50 yards when sighted in for 25. So like I said, 600 feet per second and 600 to 630 feet per second is what you're going to be getting with this gun. Like I said, huge thanks to Gamma. Go buy some of their products. They're an amazing price for their pellet guns. Like I've got my Gamma Swarm Maxim. I was just shooting, knocked birds down with it. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.